Constable here. Welcome to today's workout. We, as usual, are going to do a full body workout, working every single part of the body from the top to the bottom, working on different angles with the concept of metabolic stress, which is feeling a burn in the muscles to create a lactic acid buildup, to overstimulate them and make them grow, but without taxing the central nervous system or completely wiping you out and making you feel terrible, which really is just not a good thing whenever you're training. So today we're going to start with some Arnold presses. So we're going to work the shoulders. We're going to bring the dumbbells in and then push them up. Then we're going to go into some Romanian deadlifts. Then we're going to do a squat to press. So a squat to press is basically where we're going to hold the dumbbells and we are going to squat down and then we're going to press up. So really working the shoulders today. Then we're going to go into a static lunge, both sides, a bent over row after that to work the back with both arms. Then we're going to work the triceps, going into some push-ups on dumbbells, so some deficit push-ups, and then finishing off with everybody's favorite, the Bulgarian split squat. Oh yes, it's going to be a fabulous workout. You're going to love it, but it is going to make you feel amazing at the end. Remember to rest, not stop if you need to during the workout. Each exercise is only going to be 1 minute long with a 30-second rest, 2 sets of each superset. We're going to be done in about 30 minutes. So it's literally 30 minutes of your life and then it's finished. And you can do hard things. I know you can, because look at you, you're here, you're showing up, you're ready to train, and you are just literally beasting it and winning at life. And I am super proud of you. So let's get everything set up for our first exercise, which is the Arnold press. So you're going to want to choose dumbbells that are relatively challenging, but that are not going to completely annihilate you. I would normally, my own personal set for an Arnold press, I would do about 12.5 kilos, which, let me see, I always have to do the conversion in my head. I don't always get it right. About 25, 26 pounds, I think. But today I'm going to go lighter because I'm demoing and I'm teaching. And I also want you guys to know that you can switch up your weights with, whatever you want them to be, depending on how your body feels that day, as long as you are always pushing to go to failure at the end of the second set. For the RDLs, I'm going to go a little heavier, 17.5 kilos or 39 pounds. Squat to press, I'll probably stick around 10 kilos, 22 pounds. But like I said, even if you only have one set of 5-pound dumbbells, that is totally okay. Your body weight may be heavy enough for you to get enough of a workout, literally just moving your own body. Sometimes I wish I had a heavier body because then I wouldn't have to lift, as heavy dumbbells, but you can't have everything in life. So there you go. So let's get started. I'm going to get the timers set up and then in 10 seconds, we're going to pick up our dumbbells and we are going to rock and roll. Okay. You've got, nearly got it going there. 8 seconds. Pick up your dumbbells. And you can do this seated if you wish. You're going to bring them up, curl them in towards your nose. Then you're going to bring them out, press them up, curl them in. Keep the elbows high. Curl and press. Beautiful. The little curl at the bottom just keeps the effort on the shoulders. Now keep going. I just want to show you something. If you have any kind of back issues and you don't want to stand, you absolutely can do these here. Sometimes I actually like to do them seated because this provides more back support. So if this feels good for you and you've tried it, then you rock on. In fact, I'm here and I'm seated and I like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Sometimes if we're pressing overhead, our back can get sore. So I always say I like to make sure that I'm not like bracing against the movement, trying to, ignore the pain in my lower back just so I can move my arms. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So you want to make sure, that obviously you can perform the exercise well without like being, oh, my back, oh, I'm bracing. Okay, so for the RDLs, I'm going to put on my Cobra grips here. If you have Cobra grips and you want to use them, throw them on. If you don't, I would consider buying some as you get stronger, because you're going to be lifting heavier weights and this is going to stop your grip strength from giving out. So pick up your weights. I'm going to go pretty heavy, but you choose your level. This isn't heavy for me, by the way. This is kind of my light dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, and go with your RDLs if you know what you're doing. If you don't, follow me. Feet are hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders back. Push the glutes back. Back, 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 back. Feel the stretch and then come back up. So you want to feel the stretch in the glutes. Break at the hips, okay? Break at the hips, keep the back straight and come back up. You're not bending forward, you're not doing this. okay? You're not bending forward. You are pushing the hip back to get the break, and then keep pushing the hips back. Come down as low as feels good for you, and come back up. It might be that you're only going to here, okay? This might be your level at the minute, totally fine. Or you can experiment with just going a little deeper. Now, I know I said, you see, this isn't heavy for me, so don't you be like, oh my God, she's lifting 39 pounds. I do these with 120 pounds, FYI. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. And set them down. So I would do these with 50, 55 kilo dumbbells, which is about 100 and, I think 50 kilos is about 120 pounds. So, you know, it's all relative at the end of the day. You can get there too one day. I've been training for 9 years. So 10 years? 10 years, I've been training for 10 years. So if you've just started, you have a long way to go, but keep going. Arnold press, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Curl it in towards the nose. Swivel round, press, curl it in. Good. Nice, slow, controlled movements. You can drop the elbows down a little bit more if that feels comfortable for you. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. It's called an Arnold press because it was designed by the king of bodybuilding himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's not really the king of bodybuilding, like he was successful, but there's been a lot more successful bodybuilders since. But everybody knows Arnold because he was so famous. Keep going, 15 seconds. Nice, 11, 10, 9. Keep going, nearly done. This is the last set of these. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, set them down. Get ready for your RDLs again, Romanian deadlifts or dumbbell deadlifts. There really isn't much of a difference. The Romanian deadlift is normally done with a barbell, and you would normally stand up, start from here, and then you would lower it down and pick it back up. So Romanian deadlift is normally a barbell, dumbbell deadlift is normally with a dumbbell. So this is technically a dumbbell deadlift. It can be called either, completely up to you. Get ready. So get them rocked on, wrapped on. I'll show you from the front. 3, 2, 1, feet are hip distance. Dumbbells are kind of, I like to keep them at a very slight angle. Keep gazing in front of you a little bit. Come down as low as feels good. Make sure a boob doesn't pop out or something. You might knock yourself out. Keep pushing the glutes back. Notice how I'm not reaching with my shoulders. Watch my shoulders, they don't move. They literally stay locked in to the sockets. So all of the effort is in my glutes and my hamstrings. All of the effort. So you should feel a big stretch at the bottom. You're almost trying to arch the back. You won't arch it because the opposing force of the dumbbell is stopping you from doing that. But you want to think about arching it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set them down. Okay. Coming into a squat to press now. You can do this with without any weight. It's up to you. Or you can do it with weight. If you have trouble squatting, you can lift your feet up onto yoga blocks, your heels, or you can roll up a yoga mat and put your heels on a rolled up yoga mat. So, 2 ways you can do it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. You can squat down with the dumbbells here and then press, like in a hammer press. Squat to press. Or you can keep the dumbbells at your shoulders. Completely up to you. If you can't squat, you're going to RDL to press. RDL, press. Okay? If you can squat, then you're squatting. Completely up to you how you do it. If you have them down by the sides, you're probably going to get a bit more calorie burn. which you maybe don't want. You don't want to expend any extra energy. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Okay. We're coming into a static lunge next. So you probably don't want to go with your heaviest dumbbells because we're alternating leg exercises. So you might just want to go with some lighter ones. If you don't have light dumbbells, you can put a band around your knees and you can squat with the band. Getting ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get yourself into your lunge position. Feet are on train tracks. Bring your back knee down with control. Come back up. So you want to widen your feet so that it's like your feet are on train tracks. Now, if you cannot balance, just hold one dumbbell and put your hand on the wall or on a chair. That's another really good option. You can bring a chair around in front of you and place your hand on the back of the chair to balance yourself. You're not making it easier, you're just balancing yourself so you can make it harder. Sometimes people are like, oh, but I don't want to make it any easier. I'm like, you're not, you're making it harder. Because while you're swiveling all over the place and trying to get your balance, you're not working the leg effectively. Good, nice with control. No forward lean in this one. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. 30 seconds rest, and then we do the other side. So remember, you don't even need to use any weight. You can literally put your hand on the wall if you want, and just do this. Or like I said, you can put your hand on a chair in front of you. You will get stronger as the program progresses. So try to kind of go easy on yourself in the beginning and don't be like, I need to do it as hard as I possibly can. You don't. That's just the story you've told yourself. Okay, you ready? Go. Like your feet are on train tracks. Let me show you. Keep going. So it's like this. Rather than being here, a lot of people think they should be here. This is really hard. Step your feet wide like this. And then lunge. And what you will find is it's much easier. Another really good tip is, keep going guys, go to the wall and put up your back heel on the wall. That's actually another really good tip to stabilize yourself. 30 seconds gone. Doing so good. Keep going. Oh, you will find the second side is harder because you've just worked the legs. Because this is working the front leg, but it's also working the back leg. So you will find the second side is much harder than the first. That's why I try and do my non-dominant leg first, because it's going to struggle anyway. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay. Whew, that was good. We're going back into our squat to press. So again, choose your dumbbells. You can set them on your shoulders, squat and press, or you can just do an RDL to press. Completely up to you. Get ready. Pick up the dumbbells. The press goes so fast. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put mine on my shoulders and squat and press. Squat, you can press military style or hammer style. Up to you. If you want to make it work harder, speed it up a little bit. Really don't kind of rest. So you're coming down and up and straight back down again. And then you'll be like, whew. And if your shoulders get tired, then just do this. This is totally okay. A lot of shoulder work today. 10 seconds. Ooh, quads are burning. So you're either squatting and pressing, or you're just squatting. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo, okay. Back into our lunges. This is the hardest part of the training. After this, we are doing rows and then push-ups. Okay, we have some Bulgarians at the end, but don't think about that. Okay, whew, 10 seconds. I always have electrolytes in my water. You should too. And go. Lunge. Sometimes I like to count the reps. Not so I can beat it, but just to focus my mind on something. So I go, okay, that's 5. Can I get to 10? 6. My knee is cracking every time I go down. 7. 8. So good. 9. 10. 20 seconds left. Can I do another 3? 1. 2. 3. Can I do another 1? 4. Yeah, excellent. And time's up. So I do like to go, 5 seconds. Can I do 5? Great. Can I do another 5? Sure. Can I do another 3? Let's try. So if you focus your mind on a number, quite often you'll find it's easier. So like I was saying, I always have electrolytes in my water. Really important, especially if you're dieting or if you're on GLP-1 meds. Super important to have electrolytes. Oh, 3, 2, 1, other side. And go. Sorry, I was talking too long. You're lunging. Like I said, the second side is always harder. Always. Feel free to play around with your foot placement. You can bring the back leg closer. You can push it further away. Completely up to you. Wobbling is completely normal and mandatory. Hard to do a squat without a wobble. Focus on a point in front of you and down. 13 seconds. Unlucky for some, but lucky for you. Whew, doing so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Beautiful, okay. That is lunges and RDLs over. We're gonna come into a bent over row, both dumbbells. If you wanna use your grips, you can. Otherwise, again, you're gonna push your butt out behind you and you're gonna row both dumbbells in, okay? 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your butt out behind you. Let the dumbbells hang and then row. Row. So you're kind of rowing them, I'll show you from the front. You're rowing them in towards your boobs or your rib cage. Squeeze the back at the top. It's really important that you squeeze the back. If you don't squeeze the back, you're missing the point. Good. Halfway through. Keep going. Make like you're sitting in a chair. Push your butt back and bend your knees slightly so you're almost doing a wall sit. Let me show you my position from the side. So it's like I'm almost doing a wall sit. My legs are so bent. I'm not bending over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. Coming down onto the earth. We're going to come into a triceps push-up. These are so good, I love them. So I want you to make a fist, 2 fists, like this. And then you're gonna stick your thumb out. You're gonna put your fists on the ground with your thumb out, okay? And then you're going to do a press up, keeping your elbows relatively close to your sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1, you're on fists. Put your knees in. Lower, keep the elbows close, come back up. So don't let the elbows splay out to the sides. Keep the elbows close, and come back up. Keep going. I'll show you from the front. So elbows stay quite close, and then push back up. See? Quite close. If you could skim your rib cage, you would. These are super for people with wrist issues who can't press up. Now, when you go down, I want you to push the floor away. Now, push the floor away. That's it. You'll power up that way. Push. Good, and then squeeze at the top for a second. Lower. Push. Really good. 10 seconds. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good, guys. Nice. Okay. Bent over row again. Grab a drink. I'll try and get my drink this time. Didn't get it last time. Too busy chatting. I'm always trying to make sure my chairs are balanced. It annoys me when my chairs aren't balanced. They're not balanced now, actually. I'm really OCD about things. Just ignore me. Pick up your dumbbells. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Push your glutes back. Row and squeeze. Squeeze. Squeezing the back. Squeeze. Squeeze. I like doing 2 arms because it's faster. Sometimes you can just do 1. So let your arms come all the way down without rounding your back, and then pull and squeeze. So really let the scapula pull all the way out. Boom, and then squeeze. Squeeze. So you want to actually feel like a real stretch across the upper back before you pull back in and squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good, and you're done. Okay. Back down onto the floor for your tricep push-ups. And then we've only 2 more exercises. Fast and cheap and easy. Like a good date, eh? Fast and cheap and easy. Okay, swivel your rings if you need to, so you're not stabbing yourself. Come onto your fists. 3, 2, 1. And then lower. And then push the floor away. Lower. Push the floor away. Now, try and shorten the distance between your pubic bone and your belly button. Don't let your belly do this. Okay? This is a cobra push-up. You're not doing cobra push-up. Keep your belly curled. Your body is as straight as a plank. So good. Just choose your leg position for whatever level of difficulty you're going for. Knees further in a box position is easier. No judgment. This is your journey. Nobody's watching you. You're training at home with your dog or your cat or your iguana. 3, 2, 1, push. Nice. Whew, okay. We're going to come into some dumbbell push-ups now. So if you have 2 dumbbells, you're going to grip them with your hands. Obviously, not with your feet. That would be weird. And you're going to do a push-up on the dumbbells. Why? Because this gives a bigger stretch. You ready? 3, 2, 1, now watch. Come all the way down so that your chest goes lower than the dumbbells, and then push back up. Elbows shouldn't splay out to the sides. They're maybe going to 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. See, can you let your chest come down in between the dumbbells? Keep the whole body very tight. Really feel the stretch. And push back up. So I want you to push the floor away. So push the floor away at the bottom. Really think like you've got a loved one who's trapped. You have to push that floor away to get to them. And if you push that floor away, you'll build more muscle. Push that floor away. You've got this. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, baby. Okay, Bulgarians, or just regular lunges. Get a chair, set up. You can just do these body weight. If you don't want to hold a weight, totally okay, completely up to you. Or you can just hold one dumbbell in the opposite leg. Get ready, sit, put your leg out in front, stand, leg on, go wide, and then lower. Hold the dumbbell either in the opposite hand to the leg that's being worked, or same hand, completely up to you. Or if you want to make it harder, 2 dumbbells. Again, the stance is completely up to you. The one I just showed you there is how you figure out your best Bulgarian stance. But this may just be a little wide for some people. You may want to go a little closer. Totally okay. You might just want to do a static lunge. But these are so good for your quads and your glutes because of the negative effect, because of how low you're going. Hopefully. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Maybe grab a tissue. My nose always runs whenever I'm training. Okay, let me show you that again. To go and do the other side, you're going to sit on the edge of your chair. Put one leg out straight. Stand up. That's your perfect position. Look behind you. We'll put your foot on and go. And lunge. Now, if you need to, you can place your hand on your leg to give you a little more balance. This is totally okay. I also like this for if you need to give yourself a spot. So if you go to here and you're like, oh, can't get back up, oh, just a wee push on your knee. And that's gonna help you get yourself back up. But these are how you get a great butt and legs. Bulgarians are how you protect your metabolic health. 15 seconds. I've never heard anyone describe Bulgarians as their favorite exercise, just FYI. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. Set your dumbbells up again for your deficit push-ups. Grab a drink. You need it. We've got one more set of each, and then we're done. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the dumbbells quite wide. Lower down. Chest to the earth. Push back up. Nice. With control. Go to your level. If you want to make it harder, you're a little more of an advanced trainer, you can lift the feet. Or, option, always, to go full. I like to bring the feet wide. If I go full, helps to balance me a little more, but this is totally okay. I still get a really good chest workout here in this position, even though I can do them full. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Bulgarians, remember which leg you did before. Choose a weight that is challenging, but not too heavy, or choose no weight at all. My hair is sticking to my back because it's so sweaty. So sit, leg out, Stand up. Hold the dumbbell. Maybe hold the wall for support. Foot back. And lunge. Aim to go as low as you can. I like to go as low as I can and then see, can I go like an inch or two lower. And then to push back up, I want you to bring your focus to your glutes on the leg that's in front. I want you to squeeze them at the bottom, boom, and power back up. You can even pause at the bottom for a minute if you want. So go down, pause, squeeze the glute, power back up. It's a really good way to make sure that you're using your glute muscles to power you up. Boom, which you should be if you're in that much of a stretch position. A lot of people don't realize that your glutes, you've only got 6 seconds. I'll tell you after. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your glutes don't actually fire until you're below parallel. So in a squat, you see a lot of people squatting and their legs only go to parallel or above. Do like a half squat. Half squat's better than no squat, but your glutes only fire when they're in the full stretch position. 10 seconds, get ready. Which they only are when you go below parallel. Stick your foot out, stand, leg back, and go. So this time, go all the way down. So see my glutes now? See how stretched that bad boy is? That glute is now fired. If I go to here, it's still in my quad, it's not my glute. Your glute only fires when you go lower than parallel. It doesn't fire up before that. That's why people, when they say, you know, about doing glute activation exercises, I'm like, you don't need to activate your glutes if you're going deep enough in your squats. Now, what if you can't go deep in your squat? Well, you have to do other glute exercises then. Hip thrusts, donkey kicks, fire hydrants, all the stuff we're going to be doing in this program. You can still do a half squat. It's better than a no squat. Nearly finished. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And we are done. Well done. Big round of applause. So proud of you. You did so well. Oh my goodness, my back is covered in sweat, which is good because it means I've worked hard. Oh, nice. Guys, that was amazing. Oh, I really am sweaty. I hope you feel good after that. However you want to move your body, stretch your body, relax your body after that session, you go on ahead and do it. But all that is left for me to say is bring your hands into prayer, bow your chin towards your chest, feel the blood coursing through your veins, feel how alive your body is, feel your heart beating inside your chest, feel your breath inside your lungs. No matter how hard that was, remind yourself that this is what it feels like to be alive. To be alive is to strive, to toil, to work. Our body is always seeking comfort, but that's because comfort feels safe. But in order to really get to safety, you have to be uncomfortable first, because nothing good ever happened inside your comfort zone. It's always after you've pushed outside your comfort zone that the real magic happens. So just know that you have built more than muscle today. You have built inner strength. You have built a belief in yourself that you are the kind of person who can show up and do hard things. You are the kind of person who keeps your word to yourself, and you have consistency and discipline and integrity, because you said you were going to train, and yet here you are training. So you can believe your own word, which is absolutely priceless. Many people can't. So with that thought, allow your lips to curl up into a smile. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bow to yourself. I bow to you, my beautiful friends. Thank you so much for coming to train with me today. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you in the next training session. Have an awesome rest of the day.